Hello, I'm Joe Jones. Today I am going to talk to you in neurotypical terms about the way that we learn and the way our brains work. So, how we learn a subject, and it genuinely needs to be a subject we're interested in, because if it's a subject that we're not interested in, we might find it literally impossible to learn. See, that's where the misconception of learning disabled comes in. There are some autistic people that are lost to the world and they're not really going to be able to learn much. So, we try and teach them what we can. But the ones that are not lost to the world can learn. We just can't learn the same as a neurotypical child. So, the way that we learn something is called forest and tree learning. So, you, or a neurotypical person, will look at a forest, look at a group of trees and say, there's a forest. An autistic person, like myself, will look at that large group of trees and say, we don't know it's a forest, let me go and find out. So we'll go into the big group of trees and we will learn everything about that group of trees. We will learn all the individual trees. We will learn what animals live there. We will learn and count every single tree. We will know everything about that forest. Then we'll call it a forest. So that's why it takes us longer to learn. It's not because we're learning disabled, it's because we're going through every little detail in our minds in order to fully understand what you, or a neurotypical person, has just seen at face value. You know what a forest is, it's a massive group of trees. You see a massive group of trees, you automatically think that's a forest. You're not wrong, but neither are we. We just have a different approach to calling it a forest. But I guarantee you, you will know it's a forest, but we will know everything about the forest. And in that moment where we are doing that, when we are studying whatever it is we're studying, we will get lost completely. We will be so hyper-focused on that subject that we will forget to do things. We will forget to eat. We will not really sleep. We will forget hygiene, which I have often done and had to be reminded by my wife to have a shower when I'm really stuck on something. We will forget family and friends. We will forget general courtesy. We will forget things. I get so drawn into things that it literally starts crumbling the world around me. But I can't stop. I need to know everything. That's why when we say things as a fact, we hate people thinking we're wrong. We hate it. If we have an opinion, it's different. But if we have a fact, believe me, we have studied it. It's the difference between you reading a headline and we're reading the article. You're taking things at face value, and we're doing all the research and finding out actually what that is. It takes longer to learn. It means that we're not interested in other subjects. So if a kid's at school and they're trying to learn one thing because it's piqued their interest, and then someone's like, no, you can't do that, you have to go and learn this now, they don't want to. They're gonna probably have a meltdown because the person telling them is not telling them properly. We're gonna have pathological demand avoidance. We're going to be like, no, I'm not doing it, because we're so focused on what we want to do, and you're trying to take us away from that. You're trying to drag us away, and we're going to fight you on it because we haven't finished what we're doing. And it doesn't, we can't really tell you that, because a lot of autistic people, especially kids, they don't really understand the way they are. They just are the way they are. It's our job as parents of autistic children to understand them. And that's what I'm trying to help you do. So I really hope this helps. Thank you.